Hello guys, welcome back to Age of Conan with BANTO, your host. Today we are in one of the regions in Rise of the Godslayer which was released some years ago. We are in the first location get for level 8 when you go in here, and it's called the Northerngrasslands, where a lot of faction resides, like this faction here, the Hyrkanians. We are doing a quest for them and their enemies are the wolf, and in Rise of the Godslayer there are many factions and every faction have like their enemies. The Hyrkanian wolves fight against each other. So we're gonna get up on our horse since we get a mission to go to the wolves camps right up there in the corner. We're gonna go there and kill some people of their clan. We're also gonna burn down some tents and destroy the dragon powder as well. Maybe you saw my awesome pet there, it's like a ghost and actually fights with me as well. You can get that in a House of Chrome. You need 3 skulls to summon a boss and you get some not rise tokens. I get confused in Rise of the Godslayer. You get about 5 rare tokens which you can buy epic gear for if you save them up. Same ones as you get if you are in Rise of the Godslayer. And do the hard modes. This is one necklace that I got yesterday and also a tier 2 head which I got yesterday as well. I tried to clear out all the tier 1 except the Yakmar and tier 2 and tier 3 this week to get up my gear for the tier 3 raiding alliance that we have between a number of guilds. See, there are locked ones and there are other ones like dungeons and all kinds of places which can get on a cooldown and have permanent access to those places. But anyway, let's get on and fight some of those wolves. Gonna bring them down, put out my heal, my manifestation. The thing with the manifestation if you're playing a Bearshaman is that depending on which manifestation you use, there will be different results, different visions. So like the manifestation I'm using now, manifestation of the sun, if I do an internal bleed, it will increase the weapon damage. And if I use any other, like the winter one, you will drain a lot of mana for the enemy, and the mana drain is very useful in tier 3. In the upper floor first boss you need to drain down his mana, else he's gonna kill you. The reason I'm getting up my gear tier 2 and some epic gear as well from Khitai is because I feel like I need more constitution to be better prepared for tier 3, even though I've done it about 4 to 6 times and it worked good and haven't really had much problems. I feel like I need quite a bit better gear for the constitution to survive some parts of the dungeon. Like the first boss in tier 3 upper floor, the guy I just talked about, the mana draining. Some parts of the raiding team are going to coffins at a certain time in that dungeon, and you have to go to them, go inside and destroy the coffins as fast as you can, while the other ones bring down the mana on the boss. And the thing is, I really need high constitution to be able to survive it, since you see now I got 9100 maximum health. I think when I got there first I had like 8400 something, but I haven't got up my gear a bit, and next week I'm gonna try to get some more gear. I actually can go and buy one of those epic tier 2 chests or legs, but I'm not doing that, I'm planning ahead. Since all the raids reset once a week, it's better to save them up for next week, because you never know if they're gonna drop inside the dungeon, and if I buy a chest and it drops the next week, that's not good. Then it's better to not buy now, and next week it drops a chest and I buy the legs and I get both parts instead of one and missing one. We are here in the wolves camp Kurndurm. This internal bleed is really great with manifestation and also critical hits so much. If you specialize that in the feat tree you can crit almost all the time and the critical hits are great. Some bosses or enemies can do like a defensive shield, but normally that thing actually gets through it, so if you're fighting some boss like you're dealing like 20 damage or anything, that spell might still do a lot of damage. The spell effect after the internal bleed, I would call it a spell, it's not really a spell, but the bleeding effect it will still damage a lot. Just killing down those little dragon powders. And guys, there are gonna come a lot of more Age of Conan episodes. I'm gonna show more parts of the places. That's why I am in Northerngrasslands, to show the factions. This is one of the factions I got highest up with my Bearshaman. I have a guardian that's more famed with the other factions, but my main character really is the Bearshaman. I love the Bearshaman, it's really great to play in. It's really fun to get all the comments from people that started playing from Steam or anything right now. I love to get comments and talk about the different things. Just ask me anything about the Bearshaman. You can ask me a lot of parts of Age of Conan, but if you wanna ask me any class question, the one that I think I will be most able to reply good to is the Bearshaman, since that's the one I have the most experience with and loves to play. Who don't want to play a healer in melee? It's awesome. The reason I run behind this pillar here are because in this game, often like when you're tanking and other stuff, you go down and you pull the enemies, and there are some ranged ones, so you go behind the corner, which forces the enemy, like the ranged one, to go around the corner as well, because they still need to aim to you. So in the end that means that the melee ones and the ranged one will be standing right next to each other, far away from any aggro pulls, and there was some weird explosion going on. Burning the tent. So this tent like respawns, I'm just gonna burn the same tent all the time. Those dragon powder can be really nasty. If you hit them and don't move away, you will actually get knocked back. Still burning. I wish there were more tents here. There are actually, I think, tents right in front of me somewhere. Oh, not down there. Let's kill some while we're waiting. Why waste time? I mean, you still get AAXP. And the reason also I'm doing this fetching quest, guys, it's because you will get Mark of Acclaim, which you use to buy gear in Khitai as well. Like the head I bought, like the necklace I showed you in this video, I bought it with Mark of Acclaim, and also rare tokens. So where to get rare tokens? The way how you get rare tokens mostly, you go to either Khitai hard mode, or you can go and do House of Crom. There's a place where you can go around and farm there, in the dark hallway. There are various of different bosses, so like burn down the last tent now. And I had a lot of hardware issues and such stuff, so if you're wondering where there have been some lack of episode in my plan with 3 episodes a week and such stuff, like the days Monday, Wednesday and Fridays, it's because the hardware and all those stuff and raiding, being busy and all those things, but I'm gonna try to deliver you guys 3 episodes a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. But if it's not those days, I still promise you guys, you're gonna get your 3 episodes per week. So even if it won't be on Monday, it probably will be on the day after. I'm really looking forward to get my new 7917. I will actually get 2 games with it as well. The Crisis 3 and the Bioshock Infinite, or how it's spelled. I will actually love to get the new Tomb Raider instead of Crisis 3. But now we have finished this quest here for the Hyrkanian faction. Get Mark of Claim and choose one. Take those life essence, because them you can use and do a thing called the Golem. And here are the factions which I'm friendly with and hostile with. But this was it for today, guys. I hope you had a great time watching. Hope it was useful. Until next time, don't forget to go to my Twitter, Facebook and my channel, subscribe. Cheers, it's BANTO. Goodbye. Kitan say hello.